Just waiting for the rest of the crew to get here.
So when we first started, you guys don't have to be here. Okay, cool.
Are you live streaming now, too?
Yes, we are live.
Right now? So if I go in front of the camera?
Yes.
See your face. Thank you. Is it like a delay?
Yeah, it's like a 2 minute delay.
Yeah, your husband's late again.
I didn't see anybody go by.
All right, we're going to get this thing going. Welcome, everybody. Remote students, welcome. It's good to see some faces I haven't seen all year long, basically. Thanks for coming out. Of course, Accelerator Group, thank you guys, too, for coming out. We're going to get started with this program, and we'll give directions in a little bit of what to do, but let's start out with the program first with standing up and doing the Pledge of Allegiance, okay? So let's please stand. Okay, ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the BMS pledge. I pledge to do my job and to be there all day, every day. I pledge to be respectful, responsible, and safe, and ready to learn. Thank you. All right, well, welcome. This is the 19, this is the 2021 8th grade celebration. So you finally have all made it. I know it's been a difficult year for some of you, struggles, but we're glad you persevered, and we're glad you're here today to celebrate some of your accomplishments this year. I'm going to hand over the microphone to Mr. Andrick. He's going to say a couple words to you, and then we'll begin with the ceremony, okay?
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. It is my pleasure, like Mr. Herman said, to welcome everyone to this 8th grade celebration ceremony for the school year. I would like to start by thanking some of the important people that aren't able to be here with the circumstances we have, and that's the parents and families of students who are here and will be recognized. Their influence and support has been critical and will continue to be critical to your success. On behalf of all of the students, I want to thank all of them. Next, I'd also like to recognize and thank our teachers, staff, counselors, administrators, and support staff. Your dedication to these students, the example that you have set, have been major factors in their success and what they have been able to achieve. Students, as you go through your school career and go past middle school into high school, you're going to remember these relationships that you've had with some of the teachers and staff that you've had contact with, and there's going to leave an impact on you, so please remember to reflect on that as well. Finally, I'd like to welcome our most special guest here today, and those are our students. This class specifically holds kind of a special place for me because this class came into the building as 5th graders the same time I came over to this building as a principal. So you are the first class that I've been able to see come all the way in as 5th graders and progress and grow all the way through 8th graders. So the leadership that you have shown and the maturity that has gone on with you over the years, I have been very impressed with and very proud of the young men and women that you are developing into, and I'm fortunate to be a small part of your journey here at BMS. Like Mr. Herman said, this year has been definitely a unique school year for sure. I mean, in the room right now, we have a mixture of students that were in person and remote, so a lot of different experiences and things we didn't expect to have to go through this year. Just know that you are entering high school knowing that you can do anything. Survive any experience, and really thrive in any situation. You've gone through this pandemic of a school year, and have come out on the other side now and have been successful. You've all had to adapt to a lot of different things this year. Our remote students have had to stay home all year, not physically see and interact with other students, teachers. You've been required to be logged in onto a computer all day, every day. And pushing through the temptation of sometimes just wanting to log off, and maybe not have to be pushed to do your work. Our in-person students, you've had to wear masks every day. You've had to stay physically apart from people, stay in one room all day with the same students all year. And everyone's had to learn how to do everything on their Chromebooks. You've been told, our in-person students, you've had to stay home due to symptoms that you may have had. You've had to be told to quarantine. So a lot of things that we're not used to and wouldn't think that we have to deal with in a school setting. All of this on top of the already sometimes stressful, sometimes complicated experience of just being an 8th grader in middle school. So as Mr. Herman said, I applaud all of you for your resilience and your dedication through everything you've done this year. You've continued to give it your best effort. You've continued to do your job. So please take that resilient attitude with you as you move on to high school, knowing that you can do anything that is thrown your way after surviving everything you've had to do this year. As you leave Barberman Middle School and head to the high school, I challenge you to be responsible, to fix the little things that sometimes hold you back. I challenge you to be respectful enough to always say thank you, and I appreciate that for the people that help you along the way. And I want you to be ready to take on all challenges and obstacles that you face. We all look forward to what you achieve in the future, and we're excited to see what that brings. Thank you again for your efforts at Barberman Middle School. Thank you.
All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to start out with our administrative award. That would be honor roll, merit roll, and perfect attendance. When you come down, when you're handing the award, you come down and receive it from Ms. Stein or myself. The time, if you could take your award and come over here, because we're video streaming this for your parents, to stand here for 1 second so they see that you got an award, then go back to your seat, okay? Everybody else did it in the last group. It's not that difficult. I'm sure you guys can handle it. Plus, it gives your parents a chance to see you receiving an award. So the first award we're going to hand out today is the Perfect Attendance Award. So when we call your name, please come on down. Amaya Becton, come on down. Now here, okay. Curtis Fry, come on down. Caden Harris, come on down. Let's get Nick back to your seat. Quentin Moore, come on down. Carly Andres, come on down. Sophia Orset. Olivia Wagner. All right, our next group of students are honor roll certificate. These are students who receive a GPA of 3.5 to 3.9 during the school year. So come on down for your honor roll certificate. Cameron Babcock. Elizabeth Barnum. Benjamin Carter. Brooke Collins. Aiden Cottrell. Ariana Crisp. Landon Davis. Ashley Dutton. Jackson Ebner. Christopher Ellis. Layla Fleetwood. Lindsay Frampton. Curtis Fry. Michael Goodman. Luke Gordon. Taya Graham. Jessica Hackathorn. Adrian Havlovic. Addison Hart. Justin Jet Christie. Haley Lorenzo. Skylar Marble. Anastasia Marinkovic. Quentin Moore. Maverick Otella. Carly Andres. Sophia Orzek. Jeremy Penrod. Imani Ross. Sophia Samples. Caitlin Sellers. Celeste Shipka. Melora Shu. Wyatt Slater. Olivia Smith. Tyler Smith. Natalie Snyder. Ava Speedy. Hannah Swanson. Todd Terwilliger. Olivia Tompkins. Braylon Trout. Adrian Tucker. Lily Tyler. Brenna Valencia. Joey Ventrano. Jaquan Vince. Olivia Wagner. Preston Watson. Russell Wolf. All right, let's give a round of applause for the Power students.
Next, we will honor the Merit Roll recipients. These are students who received a 3.0 to a 3.49. Amaya Becton. Shelby Bramlett. Nalia Campbell. Caleb Carpenter. Arabella Cart. Thomas Cox. Kyle DuBose. Jameson Gertschy. Jordan Jones. James Keeker. Cade Kelly. Evan Knight. Denny Lakic. Merrick Laszlo. Anthony Marks. Molly Rose McInerney. Sophia Ott. Lily Peterson. Olivia Pierce. Avea Prater. Devin Sager. Ben Shirey. Andrew Thompson. Tevin Wade. And Edwin Williams.
Okay, the next small group of awards we have are the character awards. So Rosa Parks once said, each person must live their life as a model for others. That is not an easy task, especially while trying to balance schoolwork and responsibilities at home. We have selected 12 individuals to honor today who have risen to the challenge over the past 4 years and become a role model. Ms. Parks calls all of us to strive for. There are 6 universal characteristic traits or pillars which set the standards for excellent and ethical behavior. These pillars are trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, fairness, caring, and citizenship. 2 students have been chosen for each pillar who exemplify that specific trait. Our first trait is trustworthiness. Trust is perhaps the most important element in any relationship. Trust goes beyond being honest. It is doing what you say you'll do. Can you guys please stop talking? Thank you. Trust is being loyal. Trust is having the courage to do the right thing, even when the right thing is hard to do. The students honored today for trustworthiness are Cameron Babcock and Elizabeth Varner. The next pillar is respect. Albert Einstein once said, I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is a garbage man or the president of the university. The following students exemplify that respect every day. They not only follow the golden rule, but also tolerate others' differences and are considerate of how others feel. Would Natalie Campbell and Olivia Smith please come down? When you think of responsibility, our next pillar, no doubt certain things come to mind, like getting assignments finished on time and helping with chores around the house. It is definitely all of those things, but it is also about looking into yourself and doing all you can to be the best person you can possibly be, preserving through setbacks and reacting to challenging situations in a positive way. The Responsibility Awards this year go to Maverick Otella and Taya Green.
Fairness is next, and one of the most important ingredients of being a good person. Fairness is making sure all are treated with kindness and respect that they deserve. The Declaration of Independence states, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all people are created equal." These students possess an open-mindedness which many of us can aspire to. Would Molly Rose McInerney and Russell Wolf please come down? Harper Lee wrote, "You never really understand a person until you consider things from his point of view, until you climb into his skin and walk around in it." The next two students stand out among their peers for being kind and compassionate and upholding the character pillar of caring. Lindsay Frampton and Luke Gordon. The final pillar is citizenship. The students honored for citizenship have a cooperative attitude. They're involved here at BMS and always do their part to help, whether it's lending a hand to a classmate or volunteering to assist an adult in the building. Margaret Mead said it best, "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has." Would Sophia Orzek and Brooke Collins please come to the stage? The Whitham Award was created to recognize students who exemplify certain qualities and characteristics which Mrs. Toni Whitham, former guidance secretary for Barberton Middle School, both possessed herself and admired in others. For those of you who had the opportunity to know Mrs. Whitham, you undoubtedly remember her high-spiritedness. Many people described her as a ball of fire and strong convictions. When she believed in something or someone, she would ceaselessly stand up for them and quickly became their greatest ally. She rooted fiercely for the underdog and cheered on and supported countless students who needed a shoulder and a warm smile. Mrs. Whitham was known for finding the good in everyone, even when they at times made it very difficult to find. She connected with many through her gregarious sense of humor and quick wit. Her giggles and laughter still echoes in our minds even today. Monday, October 27th, 2014, Barberton Middle School lost someone very special to all of us, Mrs. Toni Whitham. Today, Wednesday, June 2nd, 2021, we honor Mrs. Whitham's memory by presenting two very deserving students the 7th Annual Whitham Award. Would Olivia Wagner and Brian Darlack please come down?
right, next thing I'm going to call up are the teachers, the team teachers for their team awards. We have a couple awards for them to hand out: outstanding student, most improved, and attitude is everything. Could I please have the team of Reimer, Cotner, Schumacher, and Subban come up?
Right. For our Attitude is Everything Award, we award that to Todd Twilley. Most improved is Kate Kelly. Outstanding student, Sophie Samples. And outstanding student, Brenna Valencia.
Next, could I have members from the Smith Hance Pinocchio team come on down?
Our Outstanding Student Award goes to Jaquan Vince. Most Improved Student, Jordan Wolfolk. Attitude is Everything, Aiden Halilovic.
Thank you very much. And then our final team, Latham, Dickerson, Martin, and Thompson.
All right, so our Outstanding Student Award goes to the Olivia Wagner. And Jeremy Penrod. Also, Justin Jet Christie. Our Attitude is Everything Award goes to Layla Fleetwood. And Thomas Cox. We also have Amaya Becton, but she's not here today. All right, Most Improved Student goes to Eliana Scarito Joden. And James Kager. And last but definitely not least, Anthony Daugherty.
All right, Mr. Subban, come on up. All right, thank you, ladies. I'll call the rest of you up in just a minute to help with the shirts after Mr. Subban.
All right, I got to teach a handful of you our second semester. It was wonderful. Thank you so much. It was very enjoyable. And my only regret is I couldn't teach all of you. I wish I could have seen every one of you in my class. It was very difficult to pick it's called the Creative Artist Award. And I usually pick a female and a male. And the problem was there were so many people that I wanted to give this award to, but I have to boil it down to 2. And what I did was I looked at consistent artwork from the very beginning to the very last piece of art they turned in. So the 2 people I would like to honor with this award is Landon Davis and Ariana Chris.
All right, thank you, Mr. Supan. Okay, can I have the teachers that are going to help me with the shirts come on over here? Thank you. Okay, so our last part of the program, folks, is we're going to call you down to get your shirts. When you get your shirts, again, just like if you got a certificate, could you please stand over here by the white line, hold it up for them to see, and then you can go back and sit down. This signifies you moving on to the 9th grade. So you'll be heading up to the 9th grade, okay? So when we call you one at a time, please come down and pick up your shirts. All right, so when I call your name, come on down. If you're not here, then we'll just keep moving on. Aiden Cottrell. Christopher Ellis. Jameson Gertie. Alexis Haynes. Nathan Horner. Evan Knight. Michael McGuire. Maverick Otella. Sophia Ott. Olivia Smith. Tyler Smith. Elena Wiles. Brenna Valencia. Isabella Jones. Olivia Tompkins. Luke Gordon. Michael Goodman. Todd Terwilliger. Curtis Fry. Jaden Spiegel. Jackson Ebner. Edwin Williams. Tevin Wade. Quinn Moore. Wyatt Slater. Sophie Samples. Sophie Orzek. Caleb Carpenter. Haley Lorenzo. Skylar Marble. Carly Andres. Ariana Crisp. Hannah Swanson. Celeste Shipka. Lily Tyler. Cameron Babcock. Landon Davis. Addison Hart. Kay Kelly. Molly Rose McInerney. Joseph Porter. Devin Sager. Ava Speedy. Preston Watson. Vincent Wyman. Rain Wilson. Lauren Wyatt. Shelby Bramlett. Benjamin Carter. Donna Casey. Kalia Figueroa. Lindsay Frampton. Taya Graham. Edwin Havlick. Casimir Harris. Sean Holm. Denny Lakin. Merrick Laszlo. Anastasia Marinkovic. Anthony Marks. Tyler Orler. Lily Peterson. Olivia Pierce. Hunter Rowland. Imani Ross. Melora Shu. Christopher Smigleski. Natalie Snyder. Adrian Tucker. Zoe Ventrano. Jaquan Vince. Russell Wolf. Jordan Wolford. Dallas Whitehoff. Elizabeth Barnum. Amaya Becton. Lucas Bill. Ilana Bradmeyer. Nalia Campbell. Natalie Canada. Arabella Hart. Thomas Cox. Skylee Crosby. Kaylin Cullen. Brian Garlett. Anthony Doherty. Anthony Doherty. Kyle DeBose. Ashley Dutton. Brooklyn Evans. Layla Fleetwood. Landon Freshwater. Taylor Geisway. Jessica Hackthorne. Jason Henslow. Hannah Johnson. Emma Jones. Jordan Jones. James Kager. Hunter Kelly. Ava Prater. Benjamin Shirey. Kenneth Sprout, sorry. LaShawn Grant, Stephen Grant. Seth West. All right. One more group, okay, settle down. Eliana Browse. Brooke Collins. Caden Harris. Hunter Helms. Justin Jet Christie. Alexandria Keller. Joanne Knight. Allison Litton. Faye Olson. Dejan Owens. Kaylee Palmer. Jeremy Penrod. Jair Pearson. Kylie Peterson. Deegan Rader. Quincy Reed. Eliana Scarino Jordan. Annabella Shade. Caitlin Selders. Billy Setzer. Isabella Simmons. Andrew Thompson. Because he's a dog. Aiden Trick. Braylon Trout. Ariana Von Starcher. Olivia Wagner. Isla Wall. And Ethan Wolf. I own Walden. I apologize, I own Walden. Hey, I own, stand up here, tell me say. Yes. Thank you guys. All right, give yourselves a round of applause. So if we missed anybody, stop down and let us know after we let you go. We'll get you your shirt, okay? But I'm pretty sure we had everybody. So one last parting word of advice from Mr. Urban. When you go to the high school, folks, you need to try to do your best. You need to do your best. Get involved in something. Find an activity, something you want to do. You're going to have much more opportunities at the high school to get involved in activities, clubs, all kinds of different things over there. Be active and make sure you keep up with your work from day one that you get in there, because we want you to be successful. We want all of you to graduate, whether you're going to be going to college, you're going to be getting a career, you're going to be going out and working, or you're going to be in the military. You need to try to do the best you can over there. Work hard and you'll be successful, but you have to do it. It's not the teacher's responsibility. Their responsibility is to teach you and give you the knowledge. You're the ones that have to learn the knowledge, take it, and do something with it. Okay? So I wish you guys the best of luck. And you did a great job with this pandemic here. It was crazy, so that's all. Thank you very much. You guys sit there for a second. We'll let this group over here, you guys may head up back to your classes.
Huh? I'm playing summer league for basketball.
And we are done.